Anything you want to say to people?
No. It's 5:43 in the morning here at the gym. It's going to be a very important special day, and that's why I'm so early here on a Saturday. Just finished my warm-up, gonna lift some weights, and first thing I did, as soon as I arrived, with an empty stomach, I hadn't had water yet, and I ate the banana in between. Not that I'm very hungry, but that'll be fine for now, is measure myself. Because today marks the end of a 5-week stretch when I was in a calorie deficit, and it's time for the diet break. I'll tell you more about that as we go, but first, let's lift some weights. I got the gym for myself, look at this. So weird.
You must wipe down your equipment once you use it. You'll find spray and paper towels at cleaning stations. If you don't wipe down your equipment after use, make that simple. Let's stay safe and stay healthy.
I hate this one so much. It's been a while since I just came to the gym really early in the morning. I did it last week before I went to the beach, and I'm doing it today. Today is special for a few reasons. One of them is the fact that today ends a string of 5 weeks in a row where I've been in a caloric deficit. That machine you saw me use earlier is the machine I use to measure myself. And while those machines are not 100% accurate, whatever the numbers are there, I don't believe those are the actual numbers, it's still a good way to check progression. And that's what I've been doing basically. I was doing it once a week. Lately I changed it to twice a week. So every Monday and every Thursday, I wake up, I don't eat or drink anything. And I come to the gym and I use that machine to make sure that the conditions are similar as possible. And then it's all about tracking the progression. Having in mind that the goal has been to trim down and lose body fat for the past 5 weeks, let's say that it worked. Today's Saturday. I normally don't measure myself on a Saturday, but because today's the last day that I'm gonna be on a caloric deficit before I start the diet break today, I wanted to make sure that I knew exactly at what point I was and the effect that the caloric deficit had for the past 5 weeks. I'm not done with it. I'm just gonna go on a diet break. It's actually the first of 3 of these cycles that I'm gonna do of being in a caloric deficit for 5 weeks and then a diet break of 1 week in between. And there's still a long road ahead. At the end of 2019, I looked really good, but also I was very unhealthy. And I didn't know it at the time. I was basically chronic dieting, and I was really below what I was supposed to the point where it wasn't healthy for me. Because of the opportunity that lockdown gave me plenty of time, I've learned how to do things properly and make sure that the journey to a better look and obviously being a better athlete is done in a very healthy way. The healthy thing to do right now is actually to give myself a break, let my body kind of recoup for a week, and then we'll go back into it. And that's what I'm gonna do now. And that starts today. And that's why today is so special, or at least one of the reasons why today is so special, because I've been very good with my diet lately. But today's a cheat day. The other reason why today is special is because today it's Skilly's birthday!
I'm getting seasick.
We're gonna go to Cardiff. We're gonna go to, is it Sri Lanka restaurant?
It's a Sri Lankan.
Shri, did they say Shri?
Yeah. What did you say?
In Portuguese we say Sri Lanka? Sri Lanka? Sri Lanka.
Sri Lankan.
Sri Lanka?
It's a Sri Lankan.
Never thought of that. And because today is my first day of my diet break, I'm gonna eat like a pig! Today and probably tomorrow. Depends on how hungry I am when I get back. It's been almost 2 months and I want a pizza and ice cream.
Sure, it sound right, boys.
Crossing the Prince of Wales Bridge now. It's not the first time that I'm crossing this bridge. The first time I've ever driven in this country was actually in these countries. It was like the first time that I've ever driven on the left, and it was when myself, Dylan D'Angelo, remember Dylan D'Angelo? And Jim Lee, the Attack Ring announcer, came to Cardiff for a show, an Attack show at the Walkabout. And now I'm doing it again years later. The memories. Nice bridge. We've been driving for 2.5 hours, maybe? Three? Well, we stopped. That doesn't count. Arrived in Cardiff, in the restaurant, like, we just literally arrived and went straight to the restaurant for lunch. Restaurant you chose, because it's vegan, because she's vegan. And it's called the Coconut Tree. Here's the problem with the coconut tree. I don't like coconut.
But I do.
Just because it's your birthday doesn't mean everything's about you. I'm gonna eat stuff that doesn't have coconut though. Oddly enough though, I do like coconut in a pina colada. Alright, so food's on the table. That's chicken wings, spicy chicken wings and stuff. That's kotu, which is like cheese and chicken. That's all I need to know. But like, I think there's roti chopped here and stuff and whatever. And this is the only way that I'll have coconut, which is in a pina colada. Especially if it has no alcohol, because I actually like the taste better without alcohol.
I've had a few chicken wings. They're really good. I personally like them a bit more salty, but that's my Mediterranean side speaking. I came here to eat food from Sri Lankan, or like Sri Lankan style food, right? They're really good, not too spicy. I'm gonna try this for the first time. What's the description again? It's roti, right? Chopped and then fried on the wok. This one side that has cheese and chicken, which is good. And the macros of it are, who cares? I'm not counting macros today. It is good. It's very good.
That was a good meal, and now I came down to Cardiff Bay with the bay. No, you. Look, it's Billy Haze on the vlog, yay!
I've been here before.
No, you're bringing me to new places. I've never been in the Bay before. So the only time I was in Cardiff, I was telling this when I was coming in, I drove to a walkabout show, and I drove Jim.
You came here to stay with us last year.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. I'm being an idiot. Yeah, that's true. I stayed in Cardiff, but it's like I feel like it's, I don't know my geography, but it's like literally the other side of the town, eh?
Yeah, both.
Yeah. Today's a special day, not because of Gilly's birthday, but because I'm starting a diet break today.
What?
A diet break. So I've been dieting for 5 weeks, and today I'm starting a diet break, which means that I'm eating. I am dying for an ice cream. Dying for an ice cream. I appreciate you bringing me to the bay. It looks like Cascais. There's like 4 people who are gonna get this reference. The four Portuguese people. Oh yeah, you've been in Portugal, yeah. I got a new friend now. I don't need you anymore.
He's got a black friend, not you, Michael.
And stop recording. Kinder Bueno and salted caramel. Get in my belly. That was a fun day, and it was good to be able to take some time off from calorie counting and the work of making sure that everything that I eat is what was planned and it's all part of the journey. But I'm ready to go back to the plan. Doesn't mean I'm gonna go back to, like, I had these 2 days break and then I'm just gonna go back to the calorie deficit like I was before. It's actually gonna be like a full week of being at maintenance, increasing my carbs comparing to what I was eating before, and I am looking forward to that. Are there any lessons that I've learned from these past 5 weeks? I guess so. I learned that what works for me doesn't necessarily work for other people. I'm not telling anyone to be in a calorie deficit for 5 weeks and then repeat it 2 more times. It's what I'm doing, and it looks like it's working for me. That takes me to the second lesson, which is just study stuff. It was one of the first projects that I've had when the world shut down, right? It's like, let me really study and look into this training and nutrition because it's a big aspect of my life as a professional wrestler. And I think that really helped me to understand the mistakes I'd done in the past. Because even though I was doing things before, there was a lot of mistakes that I did that only stemmed from the fact that I didn't study what other people were doing. I still don't understand if Pepsi wants to be in the video or not. Pepsi? Hi. You okay? She might just start walking back here. I'd say another lesson is patience. The fact that results don't come quick. And that's a good thing. Slow results lead to better sustainability. I've seen results in this phase, but I need to continue to do the full plan. It's all about whatever I'm gonna be at the end of this journey that I'm going in, not where I am right now or the quick results, because there's no such thing as quick results, you know. I don't share a lot about the journey because I think that it's not interesting, you know. I'm doing the journey for myself. I'm doing the results. She did, didn't she? A lot of people ask me, like, what's your goal? What's the number you want to hit? My goal is not to achieve a certain number or a certain measurement. My goal is to make sure that I follow 100% the plan that I put myself to. You can control results coming, but you can't really control what those results are gonna be. Abstract results, but specific steps of the process to get to those results. It's a long game, and I guess I'm playing it. I'm looking forward to seeing where that journey takes me, but for now, I'm hungry, and I'm gonna eat. I really appreciate the support that you guys have been giving me, and the fact that you just keep watching and commenting. That means a lot. Here's a question I would like you guys to tell me in the comments. What is the treat that you guys just can't get rid of, you can't live without? In my case, you can take everything else from me, don't take away my ice cream. Ice cream is the bomb. Tell me in the comments what it is. I'd love to get that conversation going. I appreciate you guys watching. Remember to like and subscribe if you want more vlogs. And soon, matches, highlights, wrestling is coming back. I'll be wrestling for Purpose Wrestling August 13 in Wimbledon. And I'll be wrestling for WrestleForce real soon as well. I'll be able to talk about that date soon enough. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. There's more content like this and more coming your way. Make sure you subscribe. And I'll see you on the next video. Cool? Cool. Man. Absolutely.